It's her. Hey, welcome back to NoneSpecial, episode number 8. We're doing something a little different, a little lighter today. We're talking about the entertainment industry and the mostly the negative effects that comes with it. Talking about sports,
Music,
music,
beauty.
beauty, yeah, stuff like that. So you guys lock in. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow our Twitches. It's gonna be above. We got M16, only Kennel, and back to lobby 400. Okay, all right, let's get it started, man.
Okay. So let's jump right into this shit, yo. So you guys are sports fans. I don't really
Yes,
watch
sir.
sports like that. So let me know why.
Arsenal.
Big Arsenal over here.
Yeah, why, man?
Gunners for life.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you guys follow those sports teams? Or why do you think you're so... How do I say this? Why do you think you're so, like, involved in it?
Okay. For me, because I've been playing sports basically all my life, coming up from grade 3 all the way. I play ball like the whole time. I was always playing ball. I was on the team. I was hooping, right? So I think it's different. Like if you play it and you, like the sense of you putting in all that work when it comes to practice, playing in the game, the team effort, the bonding, all of that. When you're watching it, you kind of put yourself in their shoe. Like you kind of like portray yourself, on them or like within that team that you're, rooting for or whatever, right? So that's I think that's what made me like so much of a sports fan. Even when it comes to soccer, like basketball, hockey, whatever, I watch it. I watch everything. So that's why I think I, follow it so much.
For me though.
Could you move that cord into the middle? So it's just not like that orange one over there.
Word.
Just chill right there, yeah.
For me though, so it's more like since I was a kid, like when I grow up, first thing on the TV was always on the weekends, Arsenal playing, because my dad's an Arsenal fan. That's where I started everything,
Mm.
So the way I grew up, football is always on the weekend. My dad's off of work, so he just spams the TV, just sits on the couch, spams everyday football. I grew up, my first sport was soccer, and it just clicked. Everything just, it just that's the main reason why.
Okay, so we know you guys aren't like... I watch sports from time to time, but, I'm not really into it like that.
Yeah.
But we know you guys aren't like... You're not too involved, but what would you say about the fans that are like idolizing these people and these teams to the point of almost worshiping them?
Broski.
Why do you think it gets like that?
You said the right word, idolizing, bro. They, like the teams and certain players become like their, I'm gonna say like basically their god. Like they see this person or team as life. Like some things I be hearing, like people be spending like their last dime just to like see or to watch the game or whatever. It's just like it's crazy to me because like you're doing all of that for a normal human being just like you. He might be different because he put in the work or she put in the work to be there, right? Or had the opportunities or whatever, right? But you're still both humans. You get what I mean? Like you both bleed, you both cry, like you know what I mean? And you're putting so much of like time and what's it called your mental and everything into it. I just find it like insane. Like to a certain point, like it just gets crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
okay, we can spin back to sports later, but let's talk about what you said, like how these people, in most cases, they do put in work, right? But then we have examples like the beauty industry.
Yeah.
You don't really have to do a lot of work. Some people are born looking good, right?
Yeah.
Just put a little makeup on, and it's like, they make their money like that. But say we have surgeries now. Obviously, modern medicine has allowed us to modify ourselves to look different. And since beauty is so subjective, right? It changes over time.
Yeah.
And in our modern era, especially like last 2 generations, right? that whole curvy look has been in. Like, we need a bitch with a fat ass, fat titties,
The Coca-Cola shape.
the Coca-Cola shape.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So now we have people. I'm gonna just use Kim K as the example. This is like everyone knows this. So she has had surgery done, obviously, right? Even though she was looking good before the surgery, she still had the surgery done. And all these little girls, she has a whole TV show. All these people, not even just little girls, but women of all ages, even some guys. I don't know no guys that watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But you know some guys would probably do watch that shit.
Of course.
So the same way sports fans would idolize their favorite players, these women idolize these models, right? These same models will go spend 10, 20 bands, get a fat ass. Now that woman is in the gym now. 2-3 years, she's working out, she's trying to get that ass the same way. The proportions aren't going to be right.
Yeah.
That could fuck up someone's mental real bad. What do you think about that? The fact that not the fact that she got the work done, but the fact that they deny it so heavily.
Yeah.
Nah, it's more so like, I would say it's more so like, no one wants to claim that. No one really wants to claim that they didn't put in the work. Like, it's a bad, like, the way that the PR works nowadays, it's like no one really wants to say that a doctor gave me this, you know? They want to be like the product, you know?
But you can't say you care about women's mental health, right? When you're actively like, you're the problem. You are the cause of the problem. When you deny stuff like that.
But that's how you make a product, though. That's how I'm not saying that they're not trying to help. They're trying to help other people, but they're trying to get their money. Like, I don't think Kim K really cares. Like,
how is she really trying to help other people? She doesn't care.
The problem trying to help the problem.
Like even if she wants to help, if she says, yo, this is fake, no one's buying the product. She's not gonna make her money. You know what I'm saying?
She doesn't sell fucking Botox, bro. She sells makeup.
She sells that Skims brand, but her body is what makes people think, oh, I want to look like Kim K, and her main brand is the Skims.
Even in cases, even with Kim K, even if she did tell them, like, I got this stuff done, I got lip injections or whatever, they would still buy the shit. They would still buy the products.
Would they still buy the products?
Like, with
Well, she's
athletes,
still bad.
With athletes, it's different. Because, like, you could be ass at ball, and you could have ball shoes. No one's buying those ball shoes.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you never put no work in those.
Like, with clothes, right? Just because it doesn't look good on you doesn't mean it doesn't look. It'll probably look good on someone else.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be the one to, like. Obviously, it'll be better if you're good looking too, but you don't gotta lie.
Nah, because, you know, with girls, it's different with girls, though.
How is it really that different?
Because girls see something and they want to be just like that. It all started from the Barbie. Everyone wanted to be Barbie at the beginning, you know? And nowadays it's more like that Barbie look is like, it came back a bit, but it's not really there. Like, it's not really there like that. Now the new look is like what you were explaining, you know what I'm saying? And then they have to push out these like women that fit that certain model, and every girl has to look like that now.
But even with PR, it's like, wouldn't you have more PR if you were telling the truth?
No.
Like, oh man, yes.
I don't think
Especially with this whole body positivity thing, and she's like, oh my god, she's accepting the fact that she had work done. That's a good look for some people.
Yeah. Now.
Like, why do you think Nicki Minaj came out and she said didn't she get her titties reduced or some shit?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Even she's one of the ones who got, like, her ass wasn't that fat when she was coming up. All of a sudden, she drops a few music videos. It's like, it's like
Bonkers.
Yeah, I will not lie. Anaconda, that shit was
These
crazy.
guys are free.
You need to get help. You need to get help.
Wait, why y'all moving like y'all didn't watch the music video?
I didn't watch that shit.
You didn't watch the
Don't
music
ask no
video?
I
questions,
didn't watch
bro.
that shit.
Oh, so y'all lying for the pod now.
I ain't said nothing. I said don't
Y'all
ask me no
lying.
questions.
Oh, like y'all can just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I thought our main job was to keep it real. Now y'all.
I'm keeping it real. Who's lying for the pod?
Y'all never watched. So you never watched Anaconda in your life?
I never said that. That's what I ask you questions.
There's a reason my fingers is twisted up, man.
What's this guy talking about? This guy's
Y'all
pumped.
all watched it, and now y'all moving like.
Anyways.
Key. That's besides the point.
Okay.
It's the hypocrisy. She obviously is how do you say this?
Plastic.
she is like a model for these women, not just a model like as a career, but she's
role
like
model, bro.
a role model for these
Yeah.
women, right? And to
Yeah.
actively lie like that, when telling the truth is a positive thing in itself, okay? Because all these little girls are preteens, teenagers, even adults. They all feel like some part of them is wrong. You know what I mean? They could always change something
Insecurities,
about
yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
They all have insecurities, yeah. So
Mm.
the fact that she told the truth that she felt insecure about something and she got to change. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you do lie about it, that's when it becomes wrong.
Comes down to social media, bro, and propaganda being passed around, bro. You know what I mean? About the perfect body has to be this way, that way, and that's just not possible because we're all the same, but we're built differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. If it's not original, like if you're trying to be like everyone trying to be the same, it's gonna be so that's like, you get what I'm saying? So for like these models or influencers or whatever, and they try to push this agenda of like,
Like, do you see how far this has gone?
mm,
That model, right? That role model, her body was such a unachievable goal that women are here looking like whales. They're like, I can't do it. So you just gotta accept me for what I am. I ain't going to the gym because I ain't never gonna look like that.
mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
but
a
like,
problem.
That comes down to like self love too, bro. Like,
Cause that fat bitch is on Instagram. She's looking
guy
at models
wild.
all day. You know, like,
this guy's wild.
as I'm saying, we gonna get locked on.
Nah, you can't shut us down, bro. We're speaking. Freedom of speech.
brother, we can't get canceled unless we have a sponsor. Because no one can tell us what to say right now. We're making no money.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Okay, that fat bitch is on Instagram.
So you guys get us
scrolling
up so
through-
we start speaking like this. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Let's sponsor the random. You feel
No
me?
cap.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
said
that girl, she's on Instagram or whatever social medias, TikTok or whatever, Twitter, and she's seeing all this bullshit about what a body's supposed to look like, and she's fat as shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's probably spent 2 days in the gym, wasn't working out, came back, got some McDonald's on the way home,
What?
and now it's like, you know, like body positivity. We have to empower women, supposedly. So she's thinking to herself, why should I change?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Y'all seen that one video where like the girls were lining each other up and went to 5, and the fat girl went to like 2 or something?
Mm-hmm. Now she was number 1, bro.
Oh, she was number
She
1?
was number 1.
She was number 1, and then the girl at number 5
Was this Asian girl? or
was the
something like
Asian
that?
girl, and then the guys came and they switched them around, and then the girls, like, it's obviously like girls, like with girls it's more like it's always got to put up facade with girls, you know. Girls don't like the truth like that, you know. You guys always gotta tell them you're beautiful, things like that, because it just keeps them, like, as long as you keep girls like at a really happy state, like every society would run well, you know. Like pushing an agenda and an image, like certain images and body positivity, it just allows like the internet to work, like just making a fake image type shit, like, you know.
You're just following the crowd.
But
at
why
one
do you
point.
think they're pushing that? Because that's so counterintuitive. They just have fat bitches walking around.
The thing is, they know what's like that's not it. But like they
Well,
just
what
Yeah.
sense
they
does
want
that
like
make?
fit in or something. They just want to. They don't want to be looked as like, yo, this you're wrong. Like, you know, they're not trying to be persecuted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they
It's not
just
persecuted. They're not trying to be
fit in.
criticized.
yeah, persecuted. You could say
Yeah,
persecuted.
persecuted is a little different because it's more like you know,
I
it
guess,
seems
but,
a little more serious.
but that could be serious too. And
To be
where you
criticized because
take
you're
it.
fat, brother.
No, like if you criticize someone that's fat, right? Nowadays, that's crazy, bro. You're like the whole world's coming down. You be canceled, all
They
kind of
act like
nonsense.
they're
You know what I mean?
persecuted.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
act like they act like they're
That's what I'm
persecuted. But in
saying, yeah.
reality, it's constructive criticism.
It's
I
what we.
understand.
It's facts. Like you're big, bro. Like
Yeah, no one
telling
really
you.
wants that, but it's just that nowadays you just have to accept that. You know, I'm not gonna accept that. I'll be real. No
Yeah.
cap. I'm not gonna really accept that.
See, but this is like that's the cause and effect. The cause is these extremely good-looking women who got these. They don't. Not all of them got like their titties bigger and their asses fat and they got those lip fillers and shit. But that's like the standard, I guess.
yeah, majority. Yeah.
And the average woman can't attain that. So what do? They go in the gym, and some of them do end up looking like that or something similar to that. They get their body fit and shit like that. The other ones that don't got that work ethic sit around, they eat their fast food, they get fat as shit.
Yeah, because most people don't want to put in the work. But like especially in America, like I swear like the average body weight is like way more than anywhere in Europe, right?
Yeah.
So like most girls now are just getting bigger because no one can say nothing wrong to them, you know? They can just keep on just pulling off this one lie that you can't say nothing. Go to the they say go to the gym, but I swear even with memberships in the gym, I seen some stat where like no one go, like people pay for the gym and never go. But
Yo,
they'll
a
always
lot
say,
of people.
yeah, but they always
Especially
say
the
that they go to the
females, bro. I'm
gym.
calling you guys out, bro. Like, I got a membership. I'm like, so
When's the
you're
last
just
time you
paying
went?
money to stay home. Crazy.
Like a subscription, you know.
I just cancel it, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's just crazy. But that comes down to, like, you see, America and versus, like, Europe or, like, even, like, back home, like, our countries, right? What should I say? Not the body norm, but, like,
The industries back there are a lot different.
yeah. It's not pushed as crazy as it is here, you know what I mean? Like, now it's starting to change, right? Because of, like, social media is taking over and technology and all that. But, like, back in the day, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Nah, from my perspective, right?
didn't
When it
cook
comes
still,
to
man.
South Indian movies,
yeah.
the shorty can't be fat. There's one thing. But there's, like, she has to be slim. She got to be fit. But there's one thing she can't be is dark. See, we all have our own problems. You know what I mean?
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, colorism is a big thing. If you're dark skin, you can have dark skinned guys, right? But when it comes to the women, the
I like
beauty
them
standard is
lighter.
fair. Like, you got to be light.
Say honest.
Yeah.
Well,
What was that
actually,
video you
you're
were
not
talking about?
lying.
Remember when you were talking about that girl that was talking
Yeah,
about it?
yeah.
Explain that, bro.
I mean, what was I saying? I forgot. That was so
She was
long
like,
ago.
I know, she was like talking about some like Bollywood, she was talking about that.
She made a TikTok
But you're like,
about
you just hear her
why-
saying that. You said something like that.
about why women like her, you don't see them in Bollywood movies, right?
Because she's a little darker, but
Yeah, she's a little darker, but
pretty
she's still
with it,
pretty.
right?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's the fact that like her whole audience live here. The vast majority, at least 90% of her audience, is from the West, obviously, right? And you're talking about Bollywood movies. What the fuck are we gonna do about who they cast in India?
Yeah. You have no say.
If you really wanted to do something, go to an audition, or make your own movie. There's like, I found that so stupid. I know a bunch of bitches were getting at me in the comments. Oh, you're a sexist.
Like, you're a bigot. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, they're going crazy, bro.
That's one of the things too. You cannot even go into a comment section and write something about a girl without 10 different comments or
Yo,
like
bro,
hundreds of comments right after.
There's this Instagram page. It's called Tamil World Star, right? And basically they posted some girl. These two Tamil. I don't even know if they're Tamil. But I guess they were Tamil because they posted them.
Yeah.
And some guy was doing some street interview with them, and they called him a misogynist, right?
Yeah.
And he asked them, "What's a misogynist?" Right?
Yeah.
They didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. And the other girl Googled it, right?
They did. Yeah, she was trying to Google it. Yeah, you seen that same video, right?
Yes.
Okay,
What
bro.
a clown.
That's not even the worst. That's not even the worst part. So I was in the comments, right? I'm like, brother, and some bitch was like, "You guys can't be promoting this shit." I was like, yo, they're just calling out dumb bitches. They didn't even know what they're talking about.
That's what I'm
you know what she
saying.
called me? An incel.
Okay.
I was like, yo, what
Okay. Fam,
was the point of that?
that's what I'm saying. Like, they be just saying so many stupid stuff. It's like, even this word, my body, my life, is the most dumbest thing ever. Because what is, like, you can have, like, obviously, like, it is your body. Like, there's no, I'm not questioning it's your
Yeah,
body,
yeah.
right? But, like, have a certain standard. Like, see yourself, like,
Yeah,
like,
like-
aspire to something.
Respect yourself.
Yeah.
bruv.
Like, what is this, my body? Like, you can't be a bum and then just say it's my body, it's my life. Like, there's no way you've seen your parents or, like, see, like, the standards in life and be like, yeah, I don't want to be that at all.
Like, how do you even let it get to that point?
That's what,
You know what I mean?
that's what, some people, though, like, actually, some people do have the excuse where it's like
some
their
people have like
their
some
life,
people have
like, life
problems
went
with
wrong.
like some people have thyroid problems or
Yeah.
diabetes or something like that. Those are cases you can't really like.
You can work on it, but, like
You
you're
know,
already
you
at a
got this-
disadvantage.
yeah,
You're already at a
exactly.
disadvantage, right?
But then there's just people that are just lazy.
That's what I'm saying. Or even,
But all of that just goes back to the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They wouldn't be doing that shit if it wasn't promoted.
yeah, you're right.
And
But-
people got soft, bro. Back in the day, if you look fat, bro, and they're telling you you look fat, and you're gonna go change. Like, now everyone's like crying and like, oh, you're gonna like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, it's like, damn, bro. Like,
Yeah, like even with me growing up, I was always known as like the skinny little kid. You know what I'm saying? So like if I go to my aunt's house, they'll be
You're
like, "This you don't eat."
You're
They'll
still
be
that
like,
guy, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still
this
like
is
that. I'm
fine.
still that right now, right? But like as a kid, I'm saying like you don't eat at home, or they'll
a lot
be
used
like,
in a bear.
Or
Is
they'll
that
like,
skinny?
and they'll look at your mom and or they go to your mom and be like, yo, what are you feeding this kid at home?
He's fasting, fam.
Like they're just violent. They're always violent. And with girls, they'll be like, or like some girls, they be violent. Like grandmas be like, you're expecting a kid, like she's overweight.
Yeah,
They'll be
getting a
like,
little big. Yeah.
you're getting a little big. Like you gotta cut it down a bit. Like some grandmas actually do put in work for the girls, but why you look at the camera like that?
Just make a clip, you know what I mean?
This guy's God.
No way you're making a clip out of that.
Nah,
No, but
the
I'm just
industry's
saying.
crazy.
But I'm just saying. There's like things like that where like sometimes like you might just have to put like even though you're like kind of disrespecting them, but like it's kind of like a joking type of way. Like some go
It's
too far.
criticism, bro.
Yeah, some go.
It's not gonna feel good, but it's good for you.
Yeah,
We're just normalizing ridiculousness now.
it's like
Like-
yeah, like it's just certain standards. Like some people just have to, like you know,
We ain't got that no more.
like if I'm a dad and I see my kid like overweight or something, I'm a little annoyed.
You gotta boss him up.
I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You know?
I seen a video of a cat. The cat was overweight. They put him in the pool because he had to do like they tried to take him outside for walks and shit.
You didn't do
but
that,
he would
right?
just lay down and do nothing, right? So they put him in the pool, so he has to do something.
You'll
Mm.
die. You got
That's
skinny
low.
real quick.
That's
low.
literally the solution with these things.
Yeah, it's like
You know what? I
practical
keep
ways to
saying,
go
bro,
about it, bro.
A man like Tate, he said some real shit.
Mm.
If you want these bitches to go do something, send them to Afghanistan. They keep talking about women's rights and shit, right? And you want them to stop being fat? Send them out there. They're gonna come back looking like models, man.
They never gonna do that. They gonna survive, bro.
Yeah, cause everyone's life.
That's real hard work right there.
Because everyone's life is on their phone, you know? Anyone can pull out a persona on their phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you can do whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you can be some fat girl. Like, actually, I keep saying girl. Or you can be some fat guy. Just some fat guy.
A
and
fat
just
person.
Yeah, just a fat person. Just live your life on your phone, you know?
Mm.
And never go outside. Because why go outside when you can just have your whole life on your phone, you know? Play the game, go on your phone.
Sad.
It's just going to keep you stimulated for the day. And just keep going. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And that's like literally like the effects of like how these entertainment industries work. They just keep you so consumed onto your phone or onto like entertainment, like sports or something, and then you forget about there's an outside world.
The distraction.
The biggest one is music.
Yo,
For you, it's worse because you're not allowed to listen to music, but you still be doing it.
Yeah, it's one of my little flaws. Yeah,
yeah,
my little
I
flaws.
hear it.
No, but music is crazy because like you could have an artist that's so influential. They got their fans in like a fucking chokehold. Like these guys will do anything for that guy. And say you have a fan base like that, you could do whatever you wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
could have them riding. You could have them doing anything. That is actually dangerous, bro.
Like what you said about that Drake concert, that girl that used her college tuition or whatever to pay for a Drake concert. What are you doing
Drake?
with your life?
And I seen some
But
guy.
Drake's helped her out though.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
god.
if he didn't, like, what are
Oh, yeah,
you doing?
She
Like,
lost the plot.
Okay,
I'm
why
not
you
lying.
doing that?
Like
Brother.
Drake's not like that.
Brother, there was one guy. He was from the States, and you know how Travis Scott was gonna have the Utopia. Like he was on tour, and it was supposed to be in Egypt. So Brody sold his crib to go to Egypt, and then the concert got canceled.
I heard that Travis is more like, yo, they say you're selling your soul going to that guy's concerts. I believe in
crazy
that.
stuff be happening. Yeah, I think some of these artists be doing some crazy stuff. What that Doja Cat thing you were telling me? Or she's going crazy. What was she doing?
She's not even crazy, bro.
Nah,
She's
she lost the
something.
plot.
She's
She
faking
lost
it.
the plot.
Faking it for
She's
what?
bald.
She's faking it, bro.
Yo, I'm not lying. She needs to go back to whatever look
She's
she had
acting
before.
like she's got because that's gonna get her attention, and then the fans are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, she's so herself. I want to be just like her." But in reality, she's just doing it just to stand out.
But she was up though. Like, what was the point of all of that?
Cause she's up. She can do what she wants. No one's gonna care.
But cloud's a disease, bro. Get straight ahead, fam.
I was
Just want
gonna say,
more and more and more.
You know what I mean?
It's
I've been seeing that a
satisfying.
lot, bro. A lot of these people are like, they're not like that. You know what I mean? Some people are actually God. These fuckers is not like that. They're just,
Just a-
they're just
yeah.
acting like that.
It's a persona, you know what I mean?
no cap.
They're not really like that. Like, that's crazy. What you're saying, a persona, fam, they have a different persona in real life compared to, like,
It's so unnecessary though, because
Behind the
Doja
camera.
Cat, back in the day, I don't know if y'all ever seen her concerts, the way she was moving, fam. Like, Shorty can dance. Especially when she had her hair, the blonde hair and shit.
Oh,
it's kind of a
wait.
chokehold.
And then I
She
see
is
her,
good.
she bald, she dressing up like the devil. I'm
Yeah.
looking around like, God fucking damn, bro.
That's what I'm saying, broski. Like that's the one where she looked back at the fan a lot.
Yo, like,
I didn't watch the music video, but I swear there was clips of her like she's running on the walls like it's a horror movie and shit.
yeah, hell no, I ain't doing that. Nah.
Yeah, I don't
Shut
know what
up,
she's on.
man.
I don't know what she's on right now. Central C is not indulging in that. There's no.
Chaya not yeet. She's not doing that.
Y'all see that video, that picture that he posted?
Which one?
He was with Ice Spice and Doja Cat.
Yeah.
And the man looks so out of place. He's looking at like.
I'm like, what the?
I was like, I gotta go change the lyrics now.
There's no point of that. Like,
Does it mean that Mandela effect, or whatever it's called that? Remember? Like, wasn't it indulgent that? This man changed it.
Yeah, next thing you know, the lyrics, I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, like, I don't want nothing to do with that. Wait, what? What happened there? Nah, but this, where you going with distractions, bro? Like,
That is a distraction.
yeah, let's talk about, like, let's talk.
Her whole persona is a distraction.
Exactly, but like, let's get into like the gang, that type of. I don't know what this guy's doing, but anyways, yeah, let's get into that type of talk. You know, like what these mainstream rappers and artists be pushing. You know, talking about the gang life and
We have some experience
banging.
with this shit.
Yeah,
So we can really dissect it. So what do you think, bro? Why do you think these kids love trying to be gangsters?
from like us.
Let's make
Have
it
you
more.
seen-
Let's make it more specific. Why do you think people who are not in the hood want to be gangsters?
See, that one's a little harder because I'm from the hood. So, but anyways, I guess they see this lifestyle and all that comes with it, but it's not all of it. You know, there's stuff that are just not said, right? But like, they
It's a
see
lot
all the fame and the quick money and the the girls and the cars and all that glamour, right? I think, I don't know, but some of them have that already because like they're rich, you know. But like, I don't know.
I know some kids.
Oh, yeah, talk.
I know some kids from Richmond Hill.
Yeah.
Like, places out there like that, like Ajax, shit like that. And they probably do have, not Richmond Hill, but
Probably
other
have their
places
own
probably do have little
car.
ghettos, places
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you got some crime. But for the most part, most of them are well off. So
Good
to
youths,
the-
man. Good youths.
Like, you don't gotta do nothing bad to be like that, brother. The reason why motherfuckers in the hood is moving like this because like a lot of times they have to. You know what I mean? Like, you got the ice and you got the bitches, motherfuckers is doing drugs and shit like that. But like the way they started off is motherfuckers probably hungry at home. You know what I mean? The pops ain't there, mom's at work. They're like, fuck man, I'm starving. They go hit the trap.
You see the money, bro. You gotta. It's quick. you
Probably
know?
got little siblings to take care of and shit.
Exactly.
These kids don't gotta do that shit. Both parents is working, probably some high end jobs. They got a whole crib. They open the fridge full of food.
But like, I don't know. I would say like for the
Even
people
with the whole
outs-
fame, thing, you don't gotta be a rapper to be famous. Like, you got fucking James Harden chilling with Lil Baby.
I
Yeah,
know.
but it's because like it's so like it's pushed so much because like
Why do you think it's cool though? Even I think it's cool.
Like, I would say more so it's like being like doing something wrong is nowadays considered like the cool thing, being rebellious, like our bodies are made for like we like to do something that like brings like some excitement or danger, it's that rebellious side. Even most girls say that, like, how there's a term like girls like the bad guy or the bad boy, you know what I'm saying? So like kids see like rappers and shit and they're like, shit, that guy got it, you know what I'm saying? Even though like some rappers, like the money they got in their pockets and the ice and the chains, that's literally all they got. Like once they walk outside with that, that's literally their whole net worth walking
Brother,
outside.
some of these rappers will sign a deal. Their first deal, instead of saving that money, they go buy a chain. They got no money.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're walking outside with their net worth.
buy a house, bro.
But the kids,
They're walking outside with the.
but the
Wow.
kids watching, they don't got a clue like that. They're like, yo, this kid got so much money. Like he got these chains. He's probably got a $1 million crib at home, but the guy doesn't really got it. He just got, it's just all just an image. You know what I'm saying?
Just for show, bro. Sure.
You know what I think it is? It's just like life. Life nowadays is so dull for most people. You know what I mean? The thing that's pushed the most is, you get a job, whatever 9 to 5 or whatever time it is. You come home, you work that 8 hours, you come home, you do the same thing the next day. Life
Yeah.
wasn't always like that for most
You got
people.
excitement, yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though it wasn't like the most thrilling, It's recording. Okay.
Alright.
So back to the question. So we've already covered the lifestyle. No matter how cool it does not end well. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
That's why they have that saying like you don't know if you're gonna make it past 21.
Jail or dead.
Oh shit! I think
And we know that.
y'all niggas
That's-
made 21 a lie.
Yeah.
21.
I ain't 21.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
21.
You might be dead after the pod though, but
Hopefully we gonna make it. But okay, so we had that fact established, right? And most people can come to that same conclusion,
mm-hmm.
right? Because even if you're not talking about gangster shit, we can take it up. You can take it up a level. Like everyone knows who Scarface is.
Yeah.
No matter how much money he had, the man died. He watched his sister die. He killed his best friend, and he died right after that. His lifestyle is not. It's not a good thing to do. So why do you think it's so promoted? Like why do you think they're so cool?
It's because of media. It's like I told you, it's always
But
about
why? Why is the media pushing that?
Rusty, you can't sell to someone a corporate worker. Like that's not a good product to sell, you know. At least with a rapper or something, or like someone that does some like activities that bring in like excitement. Like you can make movies and shit. Like look at the movies or TV shows y'all watch. Y'all are never gonna watch some corporate worker working every single day. Y'all not watching that, okay? Like y'all like to look at things that like you're not there right now. You might, or like if you dream, you'd want to be that.
Okay, but think about it. When we say that when someone's trapped in the matrix, right? We say that they're trying to make workers out of us, make us slaves or whatever, right? But promoting stuff like that is just gonna make us unpredictable.
No, it just I don't even think it makes it unpredictable. I think it just, Brisky, only like the little 1% really make it. The others are just degenerates.
Exactly.
The others are just degenerates.
Those degenerates are not gonna make good slaves.
Yeah, they're not gonna make good slaves, but they're never ever gonna question. They're never ever gonna question anything. Like you can go make them literally go work or like at the end they're all gonna work like a regular job, you know?
They're not gonna work nothing. They're gonna end up in jail.
Bro, I think it's a cycle set up for us, man.
Either
I'm talking about that.
But that's another way to make someone a slave, send them to jail.
I think it's a cycle set up for us. They push this so much, because when you really bag it, who's the real demographic that actually looks at this? It's mostly, black people, and, you know what I mean, right?
People of color.
Yeah. So it's like the corporations, everything, they're pushing this to like, I'm just saying this, what I think, right? But like they're pushing this to set
Get up
us
to the
up.
mic. Let them know. Let them hear that shit.
So basically, they're basically like pushing this to set us up into like a cycle where they push it, we see it, we take it, we internalize it, we either die, kill each other, because why are we killing each other? We're like over like stuff that doesn't even like make sense. We're all emotional because they're pushing this thing. Everyone like the man talks to you, he talks to your girl, he says something to you, boom, you're ready to shoot him. Like it's crazy, right? And they're pushing this, drugs and all this to send you to jail to get out of the way, to get us out of the way. And we're not really seeing it. We think like this is the only way, or like
We think it's just life.
yeah, we think this is the norm.
It's just a part of life.
But
type shit.
that shit's not normal, bro. Why are we like picking up ready to kill a man, or like not even do that, but like to like go off of drugs and do all
Even
this?
the guys who are smart about it, the guys who really make it out of that shit, they know that murder is bad for business. Even if you were selling drugs or whatever bullshit.
Murder's horrible for business.
The whole beef thing, you could avoid. If that was avoided, you'd be making so much more money.
It's because man's are so emotional nowadays, bro. That the guys are just so emotional.
That-
Like,
even
why
if
you
they-
so
but-
like
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Tell
Murder
me.
is bad for business, but at the same time, most of these guys that are really like selling like for the kids to do this type of shit, they're long gone. They left the block. They are not on the block. Like if they kill each other and do that nonsense, it ain't really doing much to them. They're out of the picture. You know what I'm saying? So like at the beginning, you might start off like yeah, you're there, but at the end of the day, everyone has that end goal. You're out of there. You know what I'm saying? And what I would say also is
Even if that was the case, see, if you were the OG, you had youngins working for you, right? Having them going shooting up out blocks, that's only gonna slow your pockets down.
yeah, but I would say yeah, it does. Obviously, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it obviously does.
So if the end goal was money, having these kids wilding out like that isn't gonna do anything good for you.
it's crazy,
But it does sell the killing. Like you can, Like look at Tuca right now. Like no disrespect to that kid Tuca right now, but everyone wants to say I'm smoking on this guy or I'm smoking on that guy or I'm smoking on that guy. So it does bring money in terms of like bragging rights and stuff. Like everyone wants to like if you say like you're smoking on these guys and your block is up a certain number, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It brings up certain fan base. Everyone wants to be part of the winning team, you know what I'm saying?
The disrespect is profitable.
Yeah, it is.
The people like they eat that shit up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even them white kids, kids be saying
that's
that.
exactly that. The white kids believe it. They be eating that shit up the most.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know what I mean? But that's the whole question. Why do you think that it's so profitable?
Yeah, let us know too. What do you guys think?
Like, what's the point in it? We know it's wrong. We know there's better ways of doing this shit. We know there's better stuff for us to consume as media. So why do you think that we continue the cycle? Even if we know it's a cycle, we know we're trapped in it. The only way to get out of it is to stop consuming it, but we continue to do it. Like with you know you shouldn't be listening to music, but you still Drake dropped that album. You woke up at 6 o'clock, you started listening to it.
Don't
Why?
lie to the camera right
who's
now.
Who's lying?
I never watched that shit at 6 a.m.
Who's lying?
Don't
But
lie.
you wanted to wake
I'm
up.
telling the camera, like, yo, y'all people, I did not watch that album at 6 a.m. I was sleeping. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even listen to the
You're
album.
sleeping with their AirPods.
I know. I didn't even listen to the album until I was going to work.
My fell asleep listening
And
to
I
it.
had it playing on the bus. I was not playing that shit.
All right, so why do you listen to it though? That's the real question.
That's the question. If you know you're in the cycle, you know you're in a cycle right now because you know you shouldn't be listening to it, but you still do. So why is that?
I literally told you that's how you were made. It's just temptations. Like it's addiction and temptations. Like I can't like at the moment right now. I'm not gonna lie to the camera and shit. I can't. Like I can put music. I can say I can put music away for some days. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always gonna come back to it. You know why? Because I'm tempted. It's like it's my desire. You know, everyone has desires. You know, no one like I was trying to tell y'all like with desires and shit. It's like no one wants to do the like our bodies are not made. It's not. It's like discipline brings us back to the right thing. You know, but we don't want to do the right thing in the beginning. Everyone wants to take either shortcut, do this something that like it can elevate them, but it's not the right way to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even though
benefits the flesh.
even though doing the right thing in the end will probably make you feel a lot better. In your first thought though, it's never gonna be yo. Let me just put in my 100%. You know what I'm saying? Do this shit perfectly well. Y'all get what I'm saying?
I do get you. That was a really good point.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Desires and temptations.
That's what the industry is, bro. They know what we want, and so they give it to us. Even if it is even if we do know ourselves that it's self-destructive, we still take it in.
Sad, man. It's really sad, bro.
It's a crazy life
You
still.
kill each other
Okay, so
for
what do you
money.
think we can do to stop?
Stop what?
Stop consuming the bullshit that we keep consuming as a society, not just us.
As a society?
Damn.
Shit. Like even like right now, like even if I say it right now, I'd be lying. I'll be real. I'd be lying because like I would have to put in a lot. Like it'll take a lot of discipline.
So
to
we're not
start
saying we're
doing
gonna
shit
do,
like
but what do you think we could do to do it?
this. Start doing things that like let me think. Actually, let me think about it for a second. Like I wouldn't say like for me it's more so religion. You know, like the more prayer, the more time I put into things like the Quran and stuff, the less time I'm gonna listen to music because like I'm so used to being on a righteous path that like I wouldn't like I'd feel guilt doing like the more times I do something wrong, the wrong things feel normal to me, you know what I'm saying? But if you do a lot more righteous things, if you see something wrong or like guilty, you wouldn't want to do it no more, you know what I'm saying? So just working on yourself, I'd say.
It goes back to that point when I made life is so dull now. If people were more preoccupied with the things that mattered, they wouldn't pay mind
Yeah,
to
we
the
got,
stuff
we
that
got so
didn't.
much free time on our hands. Like so many. Like
No,
we're not.
The thing is we don't have
it's
the free
crazy.
time, but we believe that we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We could be using that time to do anything. Like I have some work that I gotta go. Some schoolwork I gotta go do. Right? I ain't gonna do it till the last minute.
Yeah.
No cap.
Exactly.
'Cause I think I have so much free time. Like why as well just wait till the last minute? So I'm gonna spend my time listening to music, playing games.
In reality, time
There's-
is ticking.
There's so many days
Time to
where
wait for nobody, bro.
there's so many days where it's like 4 p.m., right? And I'll be wondering, yo, like what did I even do today?
Yeah,
Like
that's
I'd
what I'm
probably wake up at like 9, 10, and it's 4 p.m. and I don't know what I've accomplished for the
Yeah,
day.
what you
Like I couldn't
accomplished,
tell
yeah.
you what I've accomplished for the day. There's so many days like that, and it's insane. Like even sometimes even having like 1, 2, 3 like daily goals. Like these how people make TikToks where it's like, yo, write down like daily goals, and fulfill them, it just builds a habit, you know?
That's why working out. That's why so many people work out.
Yeah.
Hit the gym, bro.
Even if it's just like you do 100 push-ups at home. You wake up at 9, do your 100 push-ups. By the time 4 o'clock comes by, even if you did nothing else, you can just think, yeah, I did my 100 push-ups.
Yeah, it's like just small. It's just small things that like.
And
It's
and
gonna
you add
bu-
to that
yeah, it's
over
like-
time, you know what I mean?
It like builds a man, like, you know, builds character. You know what I'm saying? But
Discipline
like,
comes with
if
it,
you
too.
do nothing, I'm not gonna lie, it's so demotivating. And there's some points where you just feel like, yo, this is normal.
No, but like the nothing that we do consume is so like oversaturated. I don't know how to explain it. It's like bad calories. You know, when you're eating McDonald's, you're eating a whole lot of nothing, but that shit gonna get you fat. You feel like you're consuming so much. Like you can spend 6, 5, 7 to 8 hours on TikTok. You have no idea how the time passed, but so much information. You had so much information going through your head. What in 1 year, out the other one.
You don't even remember what the third video you watched, like, scrolled up 1, 2, 3?
Round cap.
Wait, what was the
I was
second one?
sitting in the car one time with my homie, and he literally asked me in the car, what was the 2 videos up? What did you watch? He asked me. In my head, I'm literally looking at him, and I'm feeling like, yo, I'm a retard right now. I did not know what the 2 videos on top was. I probably watched like 25 videos in a row.
That's a slur. Yo. You can't say that shit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Let's get to that. That's part of the industry too. Because a few years ago, it wasn't bad to say
Word like
words
that,
like
right?
that, right?
What did he say?
He said retard.
Oh. Well, yeah, you can't say that,
We'll
bro.
censor that out.
You heard that.
I'll censor that shit out. But that's part of the industry too. So why do you think we can't say certain words? Like obviously there's words that haven't always been off limits, but in our lifetimes they've been off limits. Like I could never say the hard R. You know what I mean? Everyone knew that was a bad thing. You
No.
know, a few years ago, I won't say a few years ago, 2015, 14, I could call someone a FAGGOT. It wouldn't be mad. It wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
I won't lie though, the word I use is actually like the definition is actually really bad. I wouldn't even lie.
What, retard?
But like yeah, but like we just be saying it like it's normal. Like if you actually met someone like that, it's actually like this person is like so disabled. It's actually so like bad.
Yeah,
to
it's
be
become a
using.
part of the vocabulary.
But
now. It's
the
like,
way
yo, this
that
guy's like, you know?
but like not like the way that they're banning words, it probably is good because like, you know, it just helps.
I don't really see it as a problem though.
Yeah, it's like it helps us not say like bad words and shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
No, I
it's
feel like that's a form of censorship. Like if you think someone's a retard, right? You should be able to call them a retard. Obviously, you shouldn't go around calling like disabled people retards, right? Because they got their own problems and shit. But if you got a motherfucker who's functioning properly, but he's still acting like an idiot, you should be able to call him what you want to call him.
yeah. Okay, but not that word, you know, you can call him a clown or something, you know what I'm saying? Call him a clown.
Sometimes you
clown,
gotta
bro.
sometimes you gotta take the harsh measures,
Get a
man.
goof.
Gotta get it through his head that he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, bum. You'll be saying that, bro. Bum.
Yeah. But like with the censorship and stuff though, it's like more so it's like it's more like equality, you know what I'm saying?
Even with, like, say you can censor for children, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But with adults, how are you gonna tell me as a grown man what I can hear? Not even what I can say. Like, so obviously, I can't just go insulting people. You telling me I can't listen to other people say that shit if I want to?
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like how the Canadian government, they're trying to censor podcasts.
Yo, you guys need to chill out, yeah?
Like,
Trying to dig into man's bag, like.
Man's just started and they're trying to take us off the map, fam.
Okay,
I think they bagged the first episode. They bagged it.
I literally opened up my phone, I seen that. I'm
I
like, no
seen
way.
that,
they
you
already-
know it's on TikTok. I'm all honest.
I'm like, no way.
It was
you're-
Joe Rogan show. It was a Joe Rogan show. He's like, you know, Canada's doing right now. Like, Trudeau was trying to pass the bill. I'm like, yo, I know it from time though. I was talking about it in a video. I made a video earlier talking about it. Trying to censor us now.
But like, it's
Only
not
Canadian. What
They've
is
already
Canadian content?
censored us. I wasn't like, you know, it wasn't regular research
Like Trudeau.
for school or whatever, but I was just, you know, just gathering my own knowledge about some things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got to a certain video on YouTube. It was censored. It wasn't even anything crazy. It was a religious video,
Damn.
but it was like something like you can't watch it in Canada, some bullshit like that. I was like, wow.
I think it already passed, right?
Yeah, it did pass. That one passed
so
a while
sad.
ago.
Oh my days.
I was just like, wow. Like,
Oh, yeah, only
really?
Canadian news, something like that. Like, they're trying to control us, bro. I hope you guys are like, what do you mean only Canadian news?
And the
what,
thing with
we can't know
podcasts
what's
is,
going on?
the thing with podcasts is, someone has to go and click to watch this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes with TikTok clips, like but you can just scroll. Like there's no one's forcing you to watch anything.
That's what I'm saying. As an adult, how are you telling me what I can watch?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then they want
You're trying to control us, bro.
they wanna-
Obviously, some
Sucks.
videos, some shit on the internet is a little crazy. Like, we don't want to see no ISIS videos of people getting their heads cut off and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But it's a fucking podcast.
That's what I'm saying. We're
We
not
can-
harming nobody.
It's regular discourse. We could talk about what we want to talk about.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I mean? It is up to the person to believe what they want to believe. You can't tell them what to do.
No cap, but like even with like they're trying to ban like podcasting or like censor it, but they can go on media and push out whatever story or agenda they want to push.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They can go and twist up in any sort of way to make it seem like something's wrong or something's right, And then us, we're just saying what we think in our head.
Yeah.
We're not even pushing the agenda. We're just saying what we think.
Exactly.
And then they have to just go and pick
I have
and
no
choose, like,
agenda. I'm
that's
broke.
it.
I can't push nothing. Like,
I will
That's
be
what I'm
wealthy.
saying.
I'm just in the progress.
No sponsors, no
process,
nothing.
man.
We're not doing anything.
I'm not broke. I'm just in the process
that's
of
the
being
whole
wealthy.
plan. It's just the fact that people, obviously, in a country as diverse as Canada, right? Especially like Toronto, I think this is one of the most diverse cities in the world.
Mhm.
People have their own ideas. We all come from different backgrounds, right?
All immigrants, bro.
So, but we have like our own ideas and stuff. So the fact that they can't let us speak, but they do the talking for us,
It's insane.
that's fucked up.
That's insane.
Control, man. They're trying to control us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, as Canadians, we see what's going on, right? But imagine what the rest of the world is seeing.
If you tell someone to
Looking
be quiet,
inside.
you could do whatever, man.
Like,
Talk
imagine
for
you're
them.
in Australia or wherever, you're looking at Canadians, and like, oh my god, they're passing this bill. They really like the public really let them pass that bill.
Hell no.
They look at
That's
us
what
like
I'm saying.
idiots.
That's what I'm saying.
But it is our fault too, because we don't mean it. I haven't voted yet.
Yeah, boy.
I swear it's in 2 years. Justin Trudeau.
I know, but like, I could have voted like last election, but I didn't.
Oh.
I said fuck that shit.
Yeah, because most people think like, yo, just one person,
Yeah, it's
like,
not gonna
why does
really-
it, like,
yeah,
why
But
does it-
that's
that's,
someone-
that is the problem, because it's just one person. But look at how many of us there are.
Oh,
Just
shit.
take one
But
person.
yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Sad, bro.
That's really what they want to censor. Cause say, I'm not gonna like. Hopefully, this podcast does blow up, right? We do go viral. We have a few fans, and those fans, just because we're talking about, oh, we should start voting, they start voting too. They're trying to stop that as well, cause we're already in the pattern. If they start listening to us, they're gonna try to break out of that pattern. That's what they don't want.
Yeah.
Start getting striked on our visuals and
Like,
stuff.
even if we're just saying our like what's on our head right now, we're still kind of like influencing, in
Yeah.
in a way,
Yeah.
So they don't really want things like that. They just want whatever they teach in school or on the news is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Even right now with the Palestine shit, y'all seen that?
Yeah.
It's like Israel's able to attack all they want and do whatever they want, but the moment Palestine like retaliates once, it's now the Israelis are the victims.
I've been seeing a bunch of stuff like that. Did you see that Twitter thing that I sent to the chat?
What are you saying?
Which
It
one?
was some girl. She was a German Israeli citizen, right? Like, she's from I guess her family's from Germany, but they also have like Israeli citizenship. And Hamas killed her. Like, if you've seen the picture, I'll show you after the video. But like, her legs are twisted the other way, type shit. You can see like she probably has a bullet wound in her head. One of the kids, she's in the back of a pickup truck, right? And there's a Palestinian kid. On the, he's just standing there and he spits on her. They're driving away. He spits on her.
Wow.
I shouldn't be laughing, but like, yo,
That's insane.
it is crazy. Both sides, I would say, are like, obviously killing people is never a good thing, right? But I would say that I don't even want to talk about it. We're gonna get demonetized so fast. Like,
Yeah.
they'll strike that shit down.
I'm gonna say that.
All I'm gonna say is you can't claim to be indigenous to a land your ancestors were in 2,000 years ago. Get what I'm saying? You can't have two standards for two separate people. Like, we're on native land right now.
Yeah.
Because if we use that same thought process, we should all be going back to where we came from. But we're not.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. All right, we'll move away from that.
Yeah,
We'll
move away
from
from that topic. We don't want to talk about that shit right now.
All right. So I kind of want to bring in a point still when you're talking about distractions, right? And going into sports and like going back, I'm going all the way back to political, to like the Roman times of the Colosseum and stuff, and the gladiators and all that, right? So basically, Colosseum was built because there was back in Rome. There was like this huge fire, right? And the Colosseum was used as a form of like a distraction. It was used to like as an incentive to the people, to given by the emperors or whatever, to distract them from, the misery and the past effects of the fire and whatever, right? And when you think about it, like now, do you think that still like applies? Like sports and entertainment is used as a distraction to like distract us from. I'm gonna say now is from our daily lives, like the 9 to 5, running in the hamster wheel type of mentality, like what they want, coming from schools, how they teach you to be a worker, right? So do you think that the government is still using that type of like, let's distract them, let's give them sports, let's give them basketball, soccer, boom, boom, all these things, entertainment to do that? You think that's still valid right now?
It is. Because especially with the NBA coming back right now, right? It's about to come back just now. It's like when you look at it, like there's so many different sports, and the way that they put the times, even if you look at the times of the sports, it's like they don't want you to get off your seat. Like once you're on that couch, they want to keep you there the whole time. Like Monday, like there's basketball, especially for NBA. I think there's basketball games Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like I think even Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Like there's everyday basketball, right? And then for soccer games that I watch, I don't really watch the NBA like that unless it's a big game. For soccer games, they'll schedule the games 7:30, another game's at 9:30, another game's at 11:30, and there's a last game. Sometimes there's a last game at 2:30, but sometimes it's not really like that for Toronto times. I don't know. In the UK, there's different time zones, right? But the way that they make it is like you're never ever gonna get off that couch. Like once you're done working for the economy, like especially like you have to spend like $90 I think for like a season just to watch subscribe to the games. I think it's like $90-$100. So you're already locked in for the year, right? You already paid your $100. You gotta sit down and watch the game. 2-hour game for soccer. It's 2-hour games, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's not even no goals in the game. That's 2 hours of your life you'll never get back. The more that they keep you into like watching something, it's like to be a better person, you have to look at like time. Like let's say time is money,
Yeah.
2 hours of your time, you made no money. All you do is watch. You did get entertained. I will not lie, you did get entertained though. But was it really worth it? Like if you watch multiple games at once, that time that you'll never get back.
And it's back to back to back to back. So you're just sitting down. What do you think?
It's pretty obvious. They're making us slaves.
Even when
So they're just trying to keep us happy. So when like there's a little outburst, give them that. Get them Olympics.
there was even
Get them that.
And there's so many of us nowadays. That's why they have it every day. It's not everyone's going through the same thing. So one day I might be happy. I might just say fuck the game. I'm gonna go bowling or some shit. But then one of my homies is at home depressed. He's like, I might as well just watch some basketball. I don't want to do nothing else.
Let me watch a game, bro.
I say, even with the cost of living right now, it's way easier just to watch a soccer game than to go outside and spend money too. You know what I'm saying? Even though like the money you're gonna spend is gonna help the economy because you're putting money back. Like they don't like how you having the money, but you're putting the money back out. Just recycles. It's like the way the cost of living is right now. It's just way cheaper to stay home. And they can just flood you. They can just flood your eyes with anything.
Yeah, and also like.
But you're still spending money at home.
Yeah,
you're buying snacks. You're paying for the pay-per-view or whatever.
But it's still cheaper though. But this time, it's cheaper. But they got your time though.
Yeah,
what they got is like people say
They don't want you to go outside.
Yeah.
You can tell because of cell phones. A lot of young people especially are more socially awkward. So having them go outside is just like
it's insane, bro.
Would help them not accumulate. What is the word?
You get views, like
having them go outside would be better for their social skills, right? Because then you can go, you meet somebody, and that person he's already escaped the matrix, and then you start talking to him, and then you start escaping the matrix type shit. They'd rather have you at home.
Bad for business.
Yeah, that's bad for business. They'd rather have you at home doing the same shit that you were doing yesterday.
Yeah, glued it to the TV
Okay.
or the phone or the laptop, whatever, watching it.
That's what I'm saying. One of the biggest things that would help us as a society, you've got to put these phones down, got to go outside, talk to folks, man. On God.
You bring that back.
Yeah.
Canadians, we're supposed to be
Yo, TikTok.
some of this nice.
Can you make a clip of this? I'm challenging the man them. Go outside. Go chill with your dogs, bro. Go talk. Go enjoy each other's like time. Put on the phone for a little bit. You know what I mean?
We should bring that shit. We should bring that shit back. Back in the day when we used to go knock on a man's crib to go get him outside.
Like 4
Stop
months deep.
messaging mans.
But could they come outside? Well, you know your mom saying, yeah.
We don't even gotta do that shit no more. We're grown men now. I don't gotta ask my mom to go outside.
Yeah. I'm talking about like when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on how old you are still, but
But those were the days though. You used
we
to
gotta
be
stop.
gassed.
We gotta stop messaging people. Like these texts.
Yo, you wanna
Phone
come
calls
outside?
are fine. Sometimes phone calls are necessary. But texting mans, if you have time to text a man, you can call him, or you can be like, yo, pull up and talk to them in person.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
like texting them is just so. It's not counterintuitive. Because it does save time, but it's like it's not good for us.
Makes us so socially
We're social.
awkward.
We're social animals. We should be socializing with people.
Like, why do you have anxiety to talk? Like, it's crazy to like other people.
Yeah.
You be like, you're nervous. You have to present. Yo, your heart's beating. You're sweating. Why is that?
Just think about it like
possible
that.
now?
That mechanism, flight or flight, right?
Like you're
the reason
free,
you're so
like-
scared, the reason your ancestors got that feeling is because they were outside. They're hunting for their food. They're
fighting
nervous because there's
beasts.
a fucking saber-toothed cat behind them.
And you gotta run or like you're
You're
dead.
there in front of a group of fucking idiots in class. You can't present in front
They
of
don't
them.
even care what you're talking about. And
Exactly.
it's like, you're just like, and you're
Brother, I was telling
bummy, you're shitting bricks.
I don't know if I was telling him. I
Talking
was
to
telling
me.
one of you.
It was me, yeah.
Bro, I was doing my presentation in class. The guy next to me is watching a football game.
God.
No one's listening.
Arsenal was playing.
I looked around. I'm scanning everybody. No one is paying attention.
Arsenal was playing.
No, it wasn't football. It was like American football. Yeah.
That's so tough, fam. Yeah, it's crazy, man. We need to get out
That's
of
what I'm
that,
saying.
man.
You're telling me you're scared to talk in front of you're scared to talk in front of a bunch of people who aren't even listening.
It's insane. It's just the awkwardness, like, you know.
What's so scary about things
Like when you
being
really
awkward?
think about it, like what it like, why,
What is
like
so
you know?
scary about things being
Damn.
awkward?
Yeah, because they're never gonna question you because they didn't listen. They don't got a clue what you
Cause I'll
said.
be in class sometimes, right? I'm like the teacher, like she's talking to us, whatever, right? And everyone's just like silent. Bro. I know man has something to say, and then you'll be the one to say something, right? And everyone's like, "What's going on, bro? Are we not in a class to discuss, bro? Like what's
Nah.
going on?"
I'm not gonna lie, I am one of those kids in the class.
You don't
I just
talk,
sit
yeah?
down, I don't talk.
That's crazy.
I gotta break out of
because
that stuff.
He's yap god over there.
Exactly. It's not even like
No,
it's not even who you
honestly-
are, but you're so like afraid to sit. Maybe afraid
Exactly. In
something's
front
wrong.
of us, he won't stop talking. But put him in that classroom, he's gonna be sitting there with his legs crossed.
Like, are you afraid of something wrong?
Okay,
I think that's the
legs
problem.
crossed.
Man's are
Okay.
scared to say the
You
wrong
think
thing.
you know me now.
They're scared to look dumb.
You know me. All right, keep that shit up. Nah, but like with the classroom thing, it's like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm just sitting there. I do know sometimes the answer. I do know it, but it's just that I
You're
don't want.
scared. You got those
You,
butterflies in your
you don't want to
stomach.
sit around and answer.
Your hands
I don't want to.
anything.
Your
You're
hands
not
are
laughing at
sweating.
you.
Like I don't want to be wrong. Like I don't like the idea
There's
of
probably a
being
girl
We
wrong.
need
in
to
the
be
class that you
no,
like,
we
and you
need
don't
to
want to
s-
look stupid in front of her. Type
Yeah.
shit.
There's so many possibilities, but like stop thinking.
That's
for me
what's
right
scaring
now.
you. The possibilities.
Yeah, there's so many possibilities, but I
But
just
we
sit there.
don't. We don't think about the possibility it could be right.
No,
I'm
like
saying about a negative. It's
I
sad.
obviously no. Like I know like
Even if he
90%
knows
chance
the
I'm gonna be
answer,
right. Like I know.
even if
man-
he knows the answer for like 100% certain that he
Yeah.
knows the answer, he's still not gonna say it.
Yeah, the questions like
Not just you in general, but like people.
it's not about everybody, bro.
Like there's,
Everybody,
cause it's just like shit. And then there's always like the class. Like I'm not like in the class that I'm in. There's always like the same 3-4 people talking. Like
Yeah,
same
of course.
3-4.
I have one
Yeah.
person. I have one person in one of my courses. This is one girl in front of the class. She's always fucking talking, even if she's like, the professor is in the middle of the lecture, her hands up like this. Like, stop talking, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like
shut up. Trying to answer, like, shut up.
yeah, cause you also feel like when you like when it's
Like I found it annoying, right?
Yeah,
When she's
yeah,
always
I do
fucking
find it
talking,
annoying.
But that's a good thing. The fact that
It's
she's
really
doing
good thing,
that.
man.
Yeah, I do find it like with the questions though. Like
but
okay,
communicate,
maybe I'm
yeah.
an idiot. I should raise up my hand. I should answer like why am I here if I'm not engaging myself? You know, like sometimes it feels like it's a waste of time. Like I paid what is it? I think it's like 9 something for the course or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I ever said a like. There's some classes I spent 900 like in the last 2 years. I don't think I said a word. Teachers didn't even know my name.
That's some real shit.
I've never said a word, but I
That's
spent
some real
900. All I did was pay for like me going home and looking at the slides, and paying for the exam. Me to do the exam, you know. I did like in the class. I did not engage. Sometimes I'll just be looking at my phone. Sometimes I'll be just sitting there. I'm like, yo, what did teacher even talk about today?
That's some real shit, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because in a classroom, right? There's supposed to be discussion.
Yeah,
that's how you learn.
Yeah, that's how you learn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ideas need to be spread.
Back in the day, that's probably how classrooms were before we had phones and shit.
It
Even
was
when you see
loud.
videos of like high school in the 90s and stuff like that.
Yeah, fam.
Everyone's with each other. They're all
Everyone's
talking.
talking, ah.
Nowadays, when we were in high school, you know what I would see when I was walking down?
Okay, when it does again, do it again. Come sit down. What's wrong with this guy? Stop making shit difficult, bro.
For
Sit
real.
down. Sit down. Sit down. Y'all cut this out the video, man.
We're not cutting that out the video.
Nah, it's a TikTok. We'll laugh at you.
Y'all gonna violate it, eh? Get that shit up. Don't worry, though. Oh.
Zoom, dude, that's gonna be in the video too, eh?
Yo, some of your points, bro. You got
Huh?
some points. For you, some of your points.
It's not my point. I think I went over like a few of them.
Keep going, bro.
What was the main one though? You were trying yesterday. I forgot what it was.
I don't want to look at my phone right now, but
Yeah, okay, no phones. We'll stick to the school thing.
yeah.
Okay, so like in school, you're supposed to discuss with people, whatever, right? And what we were talking about nowadays, when you're in school, even with kids, right? You wouldn't expect kids to have phones, but at school, what are they doing? They're on their iPads.
Yeah.
Even schools have iPads now, just so to teach kids. But that's like, with kids, it's so counterintuitive because as children, we're really there to learn. Like obviously, we were there doing math and basic math and stuff like that. But most of what we did in elementary school was learn how to act,
Socialize.
act with one another.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And that's why it was like so like you were gassed like back in the day. You were gassed to go to school.
Because it was
See your
it was
dogs.
promoting you to just go chill with your friends.
Fam,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not even that.
But now it's like I don't even want to be at school. I'm just like, what am I doing?
Fam,
Like,
it's not like it was like that, but not really like that because, bro, when I used to go to school like elementary, fam, like it was the time where I got my best grades. I will not lie, but it's because
that's a
I
great.
felt proud to say like, yo, I'm the smartest kid in the class. You know, right now you guys go to class. Like if the kid said you're a dumbass, like do you really care?
Nah.
If the kid said you're a clown, right?
I know I'm not doing the work.
That's what I'm
Be a
saying.
dumbass, just- no, go for it.
That's what I'm saying. But back in like elementary school, you'd feel proud to be like, yo, yeah, I know the work. I finished my test in like 30 minutes.
It's
Like
a-
you feel
Yeah.
proud to them.
It's a social activity.
Yeah,
Because you in class, it's kind of like it's a competition.
that's what I'm saying.
You
That's
and your
it.
classmates.
That's why you want to be the fastest in the school. That was a yo.
That's
You
what
were
you wanna be
a
the
guy.
fastest,
Oh
smartest.
my gosh. But who's the fastest? You? Oh my gosh. The caddies
You
love.
know what I mean? Nowadays, we're so antisocial that there's no competition. The only person you're competing with is yourself, and you don't even care if you lose.
Don't cap. Because there's no, cause like, who cares? Who's gonna tell you? Like, you don't even feel like telling yourself, yo, I'm a clown. Like, you don't even feel, like,
Yeah.
some people be like at the end of the day, like if you're a really good person, you'll be like, yo, what am I doing in my life? You know?
That's
But
the
nowadays,
thing. That's the thing with a lot of people. Is like if they have no one to hold them accountable to something, they're not
cares?
gonna do it.
yeah, who really cares?
You know what I
Sad,
mean?
man.
It's the lack of goals.
I've been caught doing shit like that too. Like I would have work by myself and I wouldn't do it. But then I have group work, right? Then I'd be on the case.
Kept
'cause
going hard.
yeah.
Kid, like, I did this, bro. I built this brick by brick.
Yeah, like there's shit like
Okay.
that, and now it's more like, who really cares, you know? But it's gonna look bad in the end because there's obviously the end goal. Like right now, I got nothing to my name. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But right now, as of right now, like most of us are like broke. We don't even know what's going on in our life. Who really cares? Even though there's still a main goal: get a house, have a wife, have a family. Why are you looking at the camera like that again?
Clips, man.
Like there's
Wife.
still an angle, but who really? But as of right now, like at the age we are, we got nothing figured out. So who really cares what we have like what we're accomplishing right now? You know what I'm saying?
I care.
I care too, but it's like I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you can brush this off to the side. Oh, I failed this test. Brush that off to the side.
Brother, that's the whole point. The industry. This right here is the industry that we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Everything that all the sports,
You know
all
what, bro?
all
I'm
the
tired of this
fights,
shit. Am I trying to do it?
all the sports, all the fights, all that beauty, the reality TV, the music, everything is on here. This shit got us in a fucking chokehold.
No cap.
If all we did was put this shit down, leave it at home when we go outside, we would be good.
The world look different. The world looks so different.
Really
I'm gonna lie to
different.
you.
Oh.
But like some people are just,
You can't really say
It's everyone too. Even us. I don't
because it's so essential now. They made it so.
need it. So like, yeah.
It was like what was something that people needed back in the day? Like they had to have that on them, type
For
shit. Like just for life in general.
How far back we went?
Just say 70s, 60s. I can't say because I never lived during the time, but there's probably something that people always had on them. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But there's nothing compares to this shit. This is my wallet.
That's everything. That's
All
your
my
entire
money's
life.
on here. All the people that I know.
That's what I'm saying. Brisky, back in the day, I swear you, like, my parents were telling me, you have
It's like your wallet. You know, back in the day, you wouldn't leave your crib without your wallet.
Yeah,
All
that's
your
your money,
IDs in there, your money.
and stuff, yeah.
Maybe even some people keep their car keys in their wallet, shit like that, right? Nowadays, I don't leave the crib with my wallet. It's just this.
No, I still leave
I like
my
your wallet
wallet.
somewhere.
I have my wallet with me right now.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
say,
yeah,
I'm just,
yeah.
wallet.
but say I'm just going out just to go out, like play ball or some shit. I'm not gonna bring my wallet with me. But I'm gonna
There's
bring
no
my phone
point.
for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, because my parents were telling me, like, back in the day, you had to memorize a person's number to call them.
For real.
You had to memorize stuff like this. Right now, people can
Yo,
barely
some
memorize
man's
a
numbers,
single
I
thing.
don't even know the number, like, cause you could put man's name in there. Oh, this is who, but you didn't even know the number. Like, if you see the number, you don't even know who the hell that is. That's wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain things that you had to know to function in society. Nowadays, you,
Brother,
like, you don't want
back
to
in the
think.
day, mans used to use phone books, fam.
Cause I remember, like,
Yeah.
this is Kenny's, y'all.
I remember I used to have a phone book at my crib, fam.
I had a phone book too.
I had the big yellow
It was-
book.
yeah, it was
Big
under
yellow,
the thing.
yeah.
I had the big yellow book at home.
Man's killed me, bro. I use the house phone. You.
Now, if a man gets a hold of my phone, they got everything. They got my mom's number, my dad's number, my social insurance number.
Mans are
They got
finished.
everything.
Hey, that's your sin, huh? Your wallet, you come double tap down your thing. You're done for, fam.
No
They're
cap.
banging F. Once they get, they get your phone, they're banging up quick.
The balling, man. Gucci.
Who got the bill? Kenna.
Like,
Yo, that shit is crazy because I seen some news thing in like 23. I think it was 23andMe or Ancestry.com, one of those DNA sites, right? They got their shit hacked.
Mm.
Yeah. So if you opted into the option where you can see your relatives, like people they didn't know your relatives, but you know they did too. They got that all the information on the black market, your whole DNA genome.
Oh,
If they had the technology, they can make a clone of you, bro.
that's so tough.
you're
Hey,
finished.
no, no,
Not just that, they had their addresses, all the information. Yeah,
You're done.
Finished. I never even did that answer shit.
I never did it.
Like,
I
23
want to
and
do it, but
me.
then like shit like that is crazy, bro.
See my answers.
I think it's like takes like 3
Oh, we're
months though, or
related?
some shit.
Yeah, you're doing all that. It's crazy though, man.
Loki, it's not that bad though. Like, get
I'd
to
rather
see-
do it at like a hospital or some shit. I would want to put my information online like that.
To be honest, like where I am right now, I don't really even care. Like they see my information, there's not much you're gonna get from me. But there's like,
Not like you never know what some motherfucking gonna do to you. All they need is your address, bro.
if I seen, I was like 3%.
My mom like Sully pulling up to your door.
Like what? It's all fun and games to some UPS guys at your door. You can open the package up, it's a fucking dildo in there.
Okay. Okay.
This guy.
Like
Oh,
what?
dude.
That's pretty small. But then say someone does send a dildo to your door and the dukes get that shit. What do you think's gonna happen?
It
Finish.
says your name too. You know, everything.
Exactly.
Like, Mohammed? Hey, speak to you. This guy's finished. What are you gonna say? I don't know.
It's not mine.
Fam, with my name too on the box?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's to you, fam.
Tell my mom there's a lot of Muhammad Ali's, you know what I'm saying? It can't
At this
be me.
address?
This one
The postal code.
can't be me stuff. Can't.
It's over for you, fam. You're done for. All day, bro. Are we locked in?
What?
Think we good? We done?
Nah.
What about to say?
Wait,
We're
what
an
was the
hour,
next thing?
12 minutes.
What was the next thing I was gonna talk about? Shit. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about. Let me look at my phone real quick.
Just cut this out. Cut this part out.
Mm-hmm. What else? That's why they're so keen on getting rid of religion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it doesn't. It's not really obviously it's a lot about self-thought. Like it's a lot about your own thinking and shit. But it is a collective that thinks like that. So if they get rid of that, and they can get you to think the way that they think.
Damn, it's even like the new wave that they started is people are saying that religion was only suited or like it was only best for those times. You know some new people that be saying shit like that, or like the acts that they used to do is mostly more relevant to back then. Like it's not really relevant to us now. Like the way we have technology and stuff, we don't. They're trying to say we don't really need religion the times we are at right now.
Brother,
The illusion.
science.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
most people, when they don't believe in religion, they be like, oh, I believe in science,
It's science.
right? But then science itself was a way to understand. Like when we talk about early sciences, it was a way to understand God and His work.
Yeah,
You get it? So to say that science and religion don't go hand in hand, it's just to
it's
like
insane.
You're lying.
that's just you can understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's like you don't need to think like that just because they tell you to think like that.
I don't even understand where I don't even understand where they're coming from.
What?
I don't even understand where they're coming from because like even though there is science, like science really is beneficial and stuff. Like even with like our best like ability in science, we can't replicate so many things. You know what I'm saying? So there's got to be a higher being. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
the-
has to be a creator.
The biggest
Look how we're designed.
the biggest argument they have about why science and God don't go hand in hand is because when we think of God, we think of something that is all good, right? But so why are there people starving over here? Why are there innocent people dying? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I think science is a great thing of how to explain how this happened, what it's capable for. But I don't think science can. Like, I think it just should just stay at that point, explaining how and or like things like that of that nature. You know
So
what I'm
it's
saying?
like God is the why though.
Yeah, why it happened is God. How is like
How he did it
is the science.
Yeah.
That's how I see it as. You know what I'm saying? People are doing research to see like, yo, how is this physically like how is it capable of happening? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why do you think they're taking religion out of it?
It's because with religions, I say with religions build discipline. You know what I'm saying? It's like your ground roots or your foundation of how to carry oneself. You know what I'm
Even
saying?
in the media, when we look at, even if you took a look at anime, right? A lot of the best animes have so much religious symbolism. Like a lot of the ideas they get was from religious text. Like look at Death Note. A lot of that shit, even in the opening, when you see Light and he's standing in front of like the whole. How do you explain it? Like it's like Renaissance art, like what you would see like old Christian art. That's what it would look like.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I didn't even bag that. I didn't even.
Even
bag
in
that.
Neon Genesis,
I didn't watch that.
that's a really good one, and a lot of the themes come from the Bible. Like they have themes where they have some parts of the story where like the sea turns red. And that's from the Bible. Like God
Sea.
turns the ocean to blood or some shit like that.
No, the parting of the Red Sea.
Something like that. I don't know.
I think they try to remove religion because in religion, right, it's always like there's a consensus in what religion you're part of, right? So you're a Muslim, right? They try to remove it.
It wasn't part in the Red Sea. It's when God sent a plague to Egypt. The
Oh,
water
turned
turned
out.
red, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. But like they try to remove it as a way of separating us and like I don't know.
It makes sense because the belief in God is a social thing. Obviously,
Yeah,
we
they
go to church to be social. We go to the mosque to be social, and what's it called? Obviously, prayer is between you and the Lord Himself, right? But then like, what's it called?
Well, they try to
it's a
keep us.
community.
Yeah, they try to keep it individual, so like it's easier to like, I say control us. Because if we're together and there's a band of us, it's pretty hard to like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
control something, right? So they try to like downplay it or push it away from media and all that, from schools and all that, right? So it's easier to control, man.
Even with communities and stuff, like the thing is with religion is like at a young age, like you can influence a lot of people, right? But once someone gets to like 25 or something, with their religion, like it's really hard to deter them. You know what I'm saying? It gets really hard. But if you remove religion, especially like with kids right now, like you can just teach them that like you don't really need religion, do this, do that. Like it like brings them to like that's why like the younger generations now are like not more so with religion. They're more with they or either atheists or they don't believe in nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? With the younger.
It's the problem with the media, obviously,
They're so wild now, I
the,
swear.
the media that is promoted so heavily. Because we can obviously go on YouTube and watch religious stuff. You
Yeah.
can also you can go on Apple Music and you can listen to gospel music or whatever you want to listen to, right? But it's like they promote the things that'll break us down to the individual, and then they'll censor the things that we would watch as individuals, right, to get us thinking on our own, and they feed us their own information.
Even me, I will not lie. Like no, like nothing's wrong. I know I'm saying it. There's some times where I'm on TikTok and I'm watching videos, right? And then an Islamic video will come up, right?
Mm.
And I'll feel a little guilty, but I'll still scroll past it. I'll still scroll past it.
That's tough, bro.
Like I still scroll past it, even though I know it's wrong. But I do feel like guilt. Like, why am I watching this video right now when I've been
He
watching
sees-
so
sees
much
his-
filth? You know?
Sees a mom talking about something that could really help him in life. Scrolls, he sees sexy red, he's just watching it.
Okay, now you're losing me. But yo, there was sometimes though I'm watching some TikToks, and the first, like how they can encapsulate you in the first 5 seconds. There's this Islamic TikTok I'm watching, and in the first 5 seconds, the guy says, "So what are you doing right now in your life?"
Ooh, I know that I heard you like, ah.
Once I heard those first 5 seconds, like now I'm intrigued. You know what I'm saying? The guy's like, and then he literally was saying, "You're watching TikTok, wasting your time." Like, what did you do? What did you do today? Did you pray? Did you read the Quran? Shit,
Did you
things
pray
like that.
today?
Guys, he was saying things like that, and I was like, wow. And maybe I closed off the app and I put my phone away. I'm like,
And what did you do after that?
I
you
went
go?
downstairs. I went
do-
downstairs.
and
I
did
went
what?
downstairs. Well, the prayer time wasn't their time yet, so like I didn't pray, but I just went off my phone. I just went off my phone because
So how long did it take you to get back on your phone?
This guy got the pro calls message. He got straight on.
not that long. I won't lie. Not that long, but like the way he was explaining it is like, bro, there's no way.
This shit be addicting, bro, because I be going through the same thing. Like, I'll be looking at my phone, bro, I'm doing nothing. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to go do some work or do something that'll benefit me. 5 minutes later, I'm back on my phone.
Bro, you know how your hands are addicted, bro? You'll check something, right? On your phone, boom. Like 3 seconds after you're checking it again, you know nothing's happening, but you just want to check it. For what reason?
Brother, there's sometimes
Oh
I'll
my
go on Snap,
days.
nothing, no messages, no snaps.
Yeah.
Nothing, right? And then I go on Instagram, same thing, no messages, no snaps. I'll scroll on
And
the
the
slides or
cycle,
some shit for
and
a
you go
bit,
back to Snap.
and then I go straight back to Snap.
Yeah, like
yo,
it'd be a
our brains
cycle.
are like so like
It's like a
altered,
cycle.
fam.
It's like-
so much.
It's like we need something to be happening at all
Yeah,
times,
we're
or it's
so-
gonna be like,
The whole world.
It's a dopamine. Like, something we just need to hit. Something needs to happen.
man's gotta calm down, yo.
Yeah, we need to put it away. Like.
Man, I'm gotta calm down, no cap.
Awesome. Bro, like I was like a few years ago, I was watching this video and the guy was actually speaking facts. He's like, if the app is free, then the cost is your time, And I was like, God damn, this nigga never lied. And it's still hitting till right now. I'm like,
Speaking
shit.
of facts.
Like when sometimes I be getting like, do y'all get the notifications? It's like your screen time went up 10%, 13%,
it's
or
every
went
Sunday.
down 13%,
It's every Sunday, yeah.
And I'd be looking at that like, shit. I don't even want to see my hours every day.
Back in the day,
You even know what you've been
I was
doing for
doing-
those hours. That's the thing that.
back in the day, when I have, there's periods of your life when you're obviously busy doing stuff, right? So those times when you're looking at it, like, oh my god, only 3 hours on my phone, that's pretty good. And then
Yo, COVID killed mans. I know that for sure. Screen
during
time is
COVID,
all time.
I'm looking at
high.
my phone, 12 hours. I'm like, 12 hours.
I'm like, doing what?
Did I sleep today or what?
Cause there's nothing
That's
to
what
do.
I'm
Like you're just
saying.
waking up. There was no school. You're like, it's just like
Bro, fam, COVID was insane
Nothing.
because mans were making that shit like a contest, fam.
That's,
Brother, we'd be up 2 nights. We didn't go to sleep for 2 days on the PS4 or on our phones or watching anime. They're like, yo, fam, did you go to sleep yet? Nah, fam.
okay, that was not me.
no, I was sleeping. I know. I can't do that.
But
I can't.
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna kick.
COVID though,
I
time.
was sleepless during COVID, yo.
There was days.
No, I was sleeping. Some days I would sleep all day, and there's some days I wouldn't sleep at
Small
all.
is crazy.
There are some days though
Okay.
during COVID, I'm up at 8 a.m. on the PlayStation. It's like beyond a shift because a shift is 8 hours, right?
That's what my Dukes be
8
telling me, too.
a.m.
Master of shit. Get her no bands. fam.
That's what I'm
You're doing
saying.
it for free,
8
free
a.m.
labor. Oh my
till like
days.
3 a.m.
Brother, that's more than a shift. That's slave
That's
work.
what I'm saying. Like, It's insane. During COVID, it was actually insane.
No, but you know what I did like about COVID though? It was when restrictions loosened up, right? Everyone was so ready to go back.
Everyone's
outside.
gassed to be like, oh, let's go.
Even before they loosened those restrictions up, the weather was getting better. Mans were at the ball court. Where I show him fucking around.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, man's are getting the vaccination paper, editing it, because people want to go outside. People are
Yeah.
putting in so much work
Editing.
to
Yeah,
go
mans
outside.
I was faking that shit for mans, yo.
That's what I'm saying. We have to edit the vaccination paper.
free. Free vaccine papers. I got you.
We have to edit.
Hit me
That's what I'm
up.
saying. That's how much work people are trying to put in just to see outside.
Bro, did you bag how COVID just disappeared?
That's,
No, I said it's not like it disappeared. It's still here, but now we're treating it like what it really is. It's just a regular flu.
So it's like, it's just crazy. Like, man, they did to us, fam. Like, wow.
Why do you think
The
that?
whole world was locked
why do
down
you,
for
why do you
what?
think they shut us down like that?
Oh my gosh.
Like, what happened that year that was so crazy that they
Bro,
shut
they
us down?
did something.
Other
man,
than
G.
COVID, what was the craziest thing during COVID that wasn't COVID?
What was even happening? We don't know because we're distracted.
I don't.
Something was happening though. Wasn't there like a, wasn't Ukraine thing war? That's when it started, right?
That was
No,
2022.
no.
Oh.
Like, bro, it was like the
Something
3 years. The
happened.
3 years to me feel like 1 year. So
To
like,
me,
couldn't
I
even
don't know
tell you.
what happened.
Yeah,
Like,
I couldn't even tell you. It just
bro,
felt
I
like
think
one long
the
year.
vaccine killed man's fam. They did something to our brain, fam. Okay, because I can't remember what happened between. What did I do, fam?
Like all I remember is
I remember being in the
George
crib.
Floyd. I don't remember the George
Yeah, to
Floyd
be honest
thing.
with you, from when COVID started to the start of the Ukraine war, I don't know what the fuck was happening.
What happened?
Every day was the same day for me. Like I was literally like in an episode. I was in a cartoon like SpongeBob. Every day. Every day was the same thing. I was rinsing, repeating the same day. I couldn't tell you what was
I
going
was a
on.
damn narrator over my life, fam. Same thing over and over again.
Ain't no
Wake up,
narrator,
game, boom, 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 boom. Same thing over and over and over and over again. I
That's
don't
it,
even
but it still
recall.
hit. Every day hit. I will not lie. During COVID, almost every day hit. Like I was feeling good,
we
even though I was
doing
being
nothing.
even though I was feeling like even though it was bum
Because
activities.
They made us feel like we were doing shit. You remember in COVID we got those student benefit checks?
Yeah.
Boski, man, them were up. I was looking at my bank account, 4 bands. I'm blessed. Like what?
Like, one lobster. Can't even go outside to get out.
Yeah, like ooh.
Yeah.
I got money in my account to do nothing.
They were paying me to stay. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even collect the CERB.
I didn't either.
I
You
didn't
gotta
even
pay that
collect
shit
the
back, I know, eh? I know some
Nah,
now.
you know, so many people took it that they can't even keep track of who has
I
to pay it
know.
back and who doesn't.
I missed out. I should have claimed that.
You should have claimed that shit, bro.
I didn't claim it.
Like the student one.
That's,
That
They're
was only
getting
for
a
people.
ban still.
That was only for people graduating who graduated high school, right?
Mm.
I didn't graduate yet. I was still collecting that
I
shit.
know. Watch when they start bugging you that.
Yeah, I'm paying
Like,
shit.
can I tell you 12K? We want it back now.
I'm paying shit. I'm filing bankruptcy.
This guy has a company. That wasn't me. It was a company.
man, don't ever put that shit on NoneSpecial. We is not covering that tab.
Nah, we can write that shit off.
Not writing that out. Don't put that in my tab.
Oh my days, I'm crying. Nah, COVID
Alright,
was
but
a
I think-
blur, fam. I'm gonna lie, fam.
We can end it off like this though. Still, how long we were?
It's an hour or something, fam.
That's probably like an hour 30.
Hour 26. Yeah, we can end it off right here.
All right, who wants to close it off?
That's off.
End this off. All right.
Psych! Alright, thanks for
Wow.
watching though. Like, share, subscribe. You know, I want you guys to share this video, but thank you for all the support though. Like, you guys have been commenting, like, interacting with us, and we rate that, you know.
We love to hate. You want to come and hate, bro. We don't give a fuck.
Some of the comments, I'm not really rocking with it. You know, the yap comments. You know,
Nah, we
we gotta
rate it,
tackle
bro.
down
Nah,
on
he's
those.
Yap God over there. If you want to call him that, you can go spam that shit in the comments. We won't care.
It's called Yap God right here,
Listen,
man.
man.
You know,
That's not my name. Still,
you know,
You
man.
can call him M16, the Yap God, Muhammad, the Yap God, whatever. Just Mr. Yap a lot. He listens to a lot of Polo G, so you can be Mr. Yap a lot, to be honest.
Mr. Yap a lot.
all right, guys.
Are you locked
We'll
in?
see you
though?
on the next episode.
Holla.